Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Pickles. Thank you for joining me today. If it's your first time, welcome to the channel. If it's not your first time, welcome back. Today we are playing a new game, new series. It's really exciting. As you can see right now, I'm riding some roller coasters. These are the roller coasters that I previously built. You can watch these and enjoy them. I just wanted to show them off a little. What about this new series? We're going to be playing Theme Park Tycoon 2 in Roblox. And what we are going to do, as you can see, is I have quite a bit of money. So currently the plan is going to be to reset the theme park. As you can see, I'm doing it right now. We're resetting the theme park. Once we start fresh, we are going to build a brand new park. It should be fun. I will take names below in the comments. As of right now, it's going to be a Disney style park. Like have the Disney architecture. I'm gonna start building. Usually all the Disney parks have a entrance that you cross under like a tunnel or something, and underneath these tunnels usually are the entrances to the park. Sometimes there are some fun stuff on top of the tunnel. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Now we're just getting the paths in. I saw on another design, I will put these in very soon. Those are the ceiling pieces. I'm about to put in ladders. I've found that ladders make a great metal detector or like turnstile or tickets, like one of those to enter a park. And the people can walk through it, I believe. I get these fences in. A lot of people visited my theme park in the beginning when I started this. I changed the lights to make them brighter, so as you walk under the tunnel, it's easier to see. I turned down the lights in between videos just because they're a little too bright for now. And above, lo and behold, we are going to be putting a train station. Anyone who's been to Disneyland or Magic Kingdom knows that there's a train station on top. I thought the station was a little too low and not that solid, so I just added a layer of concrete above it. I went to go put the train in the middle, and then I realized I need to put the train on the left side of the platform. That way, so we can actually have the queue entrance and exit, and we can contain all the paths and the queues up top on the train station. We don't have to make it any wider. We're going to get some lights in. I like these lights for the entrance. They look pretty good. We'll up them a little bit just so we can get some more of the pathways lit up. I later turn down the brightness and I turn up the range because I want the middle of the paths to be lit up, and not not as bright. Now we start working on this Main Street style section. Another person joins us. A lot of people were showing up during this park. I make the lights lighter. Yeah, I said that. Then we start adding some foliage. Trees, bushes, rocks, plants. Honestly, we're just trying to make as much variety as we possibly could. And we used 4 tiles or 4 spaces of depth to do this. And then after the 4, we put a giant hedge wall. The hedge wall is there so we can block out other sections of the park. When we actually build more of the park, that hedge wall is going to be very, very important in keeping kind of the view of the other theme park attractions out. I dyed the color a little bit lighter, just trying to make everything blend in. I don't know if I'll be keeping that, but it was worth a shot to see what the plan is. We now get to work on building some more of the concrete and the brick structure to figure out how we want this train station to because the train station always just goes into the ground. It flows into the ground, and so we're kind of figuring out how the train is gonna go into how it's going to seamlessly go back to ground level. We're finding the railings that we want to use. I find that the wall brick railings with a little ledge on them look pretty good. And then just put them on top of just regular brick pieces. I find that looks really nice. We get this nice kind of walled, ginormous structure. I wanted to add some details. I was thinking about some windows, some doors, and I actually settle upon these pictures, these item frame pictures, and I decide to make the pictures. Am I going to put the pictures? Dude, another person showed up. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to build the other side. Eventually, you'll see me get to the pictures, which are just 2 theme park tycoon emblems on each side. Honestly, I'm just duplicating everything and putting in the railings when necessary. I went a little off the rails with some of these placings. I don't know really what I was thinking, but yeah. I deleted these because I was like, let's put some posters between these ladders. Like, that would be really cool if we had some posters, because if you've ever been to Disney, you will know that as you're walking through the tunnel, there are tons of posters lining the tunnel full of rides that you can go and ride. And so I thought that would be super cool. I looked for some Disney or theme park tycoon emblems, but I didn't really like how they looked there, so I just put the brick wall back. I tried putting a Roblox sign in the middle of the image, just a giant Roblox sign, and I didn't really like how that looked either. And then I put these 2 theme park tycoon signs, and I didn't like how they looked. I liked the white image with a black outline, and so I spend a lot of time figuring out how to get these pictures to have a black outline. I try first with the primitives, and after that doesn't work, I try using this tiny brick walls. Those are too small, and they don't show enough, and they're brick, so I have to delete them. Deleting them is very, very difficult because they're so tiny, and we end up breaking lots of the wall pieces. We have to get rid of the brick again. And oh my gosh, I'm putting in brick again. So currently my brain is not functioning because I'm still putting in brick. Eventually, yes, it was at this moment that I realized that I cannot change the brick. So I delete everything. As you can see, I get nice and very close. Then we try the wood. The wood is not tall enough. And I think eventually we find the wood. There it is. We might even go a little bit thicker, but I think with the black on each side, it actually looks pretty good. There, I try to find a beam for the bottom, but I can't really find anything, and I'm just good with leaving it. Just leaving it. I might see if I can get any like small lights to point up at the sign, because that would be kind of cool if the sign was lit up. Maybe some spotlights on the ground, something of that nature. Dyeing these pieces of wood. Honestly, at this point, it took a ridiculous amount of time to get these signs in with the black outline that I wanted. Just a ridiculous amount of time. Honestly, I'm waiting to get back to the theme park part of this video. And I've messed up so many brick panels that I had to replace and put back to normal color. But in the end result, I think it looks really good. I turned the roofs into a dark concrete instead of the wood. I think it looks a lot better as concrete, and it gives this nice kind of feel like we're going under a bridge. I don't know what I'm going to do with, like, if I'm going to make anything pretty on the bridge or not. We'll figure that out later. Now I'm basically duplicating the trees. I wanted to keep a different pattern of bushes and trees and just like make everything a little bit more random. I I don't want you to look at the right side and it's literally just a duplicate of the left side. I wanted everything to look a little different so it looks natural. I decided I want to make the paths nice and wide to give that theme park feel when we enter. So currently we have that Disney style theme park going on. So we normally have like a main street area. This is part of our main street. So I get building on some buildings, because what does every main street have? It's got buildings. So we get started on those. I'm trying to figure out wall palettes, colors, roofs. How am I going to do this? How am I going to make this look good? I decided I wanted to make a 3x3 building, 3 tiles by 3 tiles, and I want it to be 5 bricks high. I started with metal. I didn't like metal, so we go to wood. The wood is definitely better for this type of building. I like how it's going to come out. I make the door character length height, but I feel like it's too small, so we get rid of the plank above the door, and we add these little ridges around the door and a beam at the top, giving it this nice big door theme. Inside we're going to have some stores. I think the fabric or like the carpet for the floor is perfect. We're going to drop in some stores. I was going to put a restroom, but we will put restrooms somewhere else in the park entrance. I add another doorway, and then I'm going to start messing around with some colors, because I'm going to try to figure out what color I want to make this building. And at that point, we're going to start messing around. I'm having a lot of fun narrating this. This project has been a long time in the works. If you guys enjoy it, please, if you could hit the like button, it means a lot. Subscribe if you want to see some more building game content. Finally, we're getting onto the roof. I guess we do the roof before the color. We get the roof. I find these little roof trims, because this roof, as of right now, looks terrible. But we're going to fix that. We're going to get some roof trims and kind of make the roof come over the edge so it doesn't look so plain. I think we keep the roof the exact same color. I don't think we change anything about the roof, but the brown with the red does not look good. So I take some time and I try to figure out if we can find some new colors for the walls. Clearly there was a break of some length as I was looking up images for Main Street. I was trying to come up with some colors, and I came to this pink, didn't like the pink. And then we came to this dark red, and I kind of liked it. So we decided to go with the dark red. It's not complete yet. There's still more to go. The red on the red, I might have to change that soon. I don't know if I like it. I put a brick building next to it. I was going to put the whole building, but I decided just to do the exterior, because we have stores literally right next to this building. There's no need for more stores. Another person checked in on our build. Honestly, this episode should just be people walking in on us as we build. Dude, the sun coming in the morning, so beautiful. We put a fake door and some fake windows to try to make this feel like a nice big building. I think it comes out pretty nice. Just a nice building. We need to put 2 brick walls back. I try to find some decorations, and that is when I find these overhangs. Not these. These overhangs right here. Come on. You can do it. These. And they look really nice, in my opinion. I think they look great. I think it adds a new level of like texture, and I changed the color because the orange is not really fitting with my color scheme. So I got a gray and a white. I think I'm going to change the roof. It's not going to be in the next episode, but maybe in episode 3 I'm going to change the roof because it looks good, but it doesn't look great, and I want to work on it. Here I start one of the projects that I'm very, very excited for, and is a really nerdy project, but I think it should be a lot of fun. I don't want to give it away in this episode, but we will talk more about it next episode. Let's just say something will be going in this space, and it looks like we're going underground. So something big is going to happen underground. We will take care of that later. We will not finish this today. We just start digging down. It is so hard on camera to see in the grass. It's laggy. The grass is just not great. So I do a lot of this off camera. I put the walls in off camera, but we do dig all the way down. I decided to go metal walls. Why? I don't know. I figured underground, like these metal walls would be really cool, as the brick walls and the metal walls meet right where everything goes underground. I thought that would look really cool. It takes me a while to get these stairs figured out, just because I keep misclicking or making things too large. It's a real problem. Yeah, so now I basically just dig. So this is fun. Eventually I realized that this is really boring content that no one wants to watch. And so I decide to go back to doing normal stuff. I'm very excited for what this project is going to be. However, it is dark, very dark. I will work on the lights off screen, and then we will work more on the actual underground part, not so much the tunnel to get underground. Fixing the lights so we can actually see a little bit, realizing that that's too dark, and I decide to move on. I make the path for the other way, and it's at this point that I realize I've been playing for about an hour and a half, and I think that after successfully autosaving that this will be enough for one day. I dye the carpet blue. I didn't like the red on red. It just didn't look right. I got these wood poles and colored them to kind of hide the bricks. Everything, I think it went really well. We put a ceiling in and add a light in the top of the ceiling. Yes, we have to dye the back wall. Ooh, so interesting. Interesting content. I delete that one so I could put a regular piece of roof and then put a light on it. So that roof is a little bit higher up, so I can actually place lights on it. And that lights up in there. The train station is looking good. We are going to just we're going to merge. Okay, that's not. That's what I'm doing. See, I recorded this a long time ago. I'm looking to try to get a roof on the brick building that works well. And I think I end up going with the wood. I think the wood looks nice with the trim around it. It's got a nice look. Get the right, yep. Everything looks nice, and it gives it a nice feel. And it's at this point, everything's going good. You can see that staff door that we have. We're going to take a nice slow peek through the park. So now we're in real time. Whoa, it is a slideshow. That is not good. Well, right now, yeah, we will have to figure out why this is so laggy in the next episode, because this is not good video content to watch. I gotta figure out why this is so laggy. Anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you did, like I said earlier, if you could drop a like, that way some more people can see it. And if you wouldn't mind you subscribing, it helps out a lot. And you can see tons of more building game content. hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you come back for more episodes. Anyways, I hope you have an awesome day.